Dear friends, thank you so much for joining us today at the 6th Capital Link Hong Kong Maritime Forum. We're delighted and honored to host it together in partnership with DNV. And I'd like to thank them for shouldering the heavy weight of putting this event together and the pleasant, of course, task. So Anne is going to kick off the conference. She's the VP of Corporate Communications for DNV. I'd like to thank all of you. I'd like to thank, in particular, the Hong Kong Chamber of Shipping and King Chow for the partnership in this event and the support. We are hosting this event in the Hong Kong Maritime Museum, an iconic place. So I think it's very fitting during the Hong Kong Maritime Week to host an event about Hong Kong as a maritime center in the museum. And Richard Hext, who is the chairman of the Maritime Museum, is with us today. So without any more delay, I'd like to acknowledge also Ms. Kula Sofianou. She is the ambassador of Cyprus to China, so she's with us today. And Mr. Kazakos also from the Secretary General of ICS, so a number of dignitaries with us. Without any more delay, I'd like to turn it over to Anne, and thank you again for your help.
Okay, I hope you can hear me all right. I'll just leave it where it is now. Good afternoon. No, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nicolas, for the kind welcome. Thank you for promoting me. So I'm in fact not the VP Corporate Comms for DNV. I'm VP Marketing Communications for DNV Maritime, which is where the fun is happening anyway, so just to be clear. Thank you to Capital Link for letting us partner yet again for another hopefully insightful Capital Link forum. This is a successful collaboration that has been going on for many, many years, and we're usually very, very grateful. It's a great turnout also today, even though it's like herding cats to get all of you to your seats, but you've done really well, thank you. It's only a couple of weeks ago that we jointly hosted a Capital Link forum in Hamburg, and one of the reflections that we've shared back then, Nicolas, was that it's quite interesting because depending on where you are in the world of shipping, actually the sentiment in the room does change quite a bit. There are really kind of geographical differences, and I'm not just speaking about, let's say, the geopolitical perspectives. It's really also how people tend to view the challenges, the priorities, that we're dealing with, but also the level of optimism. And I'm not sure what you have experienced so far during Hong Kong Maritime Week, but I do feel it's definitely nuances, and that's also why it's so relevant to host these kind of events, because it's all about sharing those different perspectives. And that is, of course, absolutely crucial, because there is still a lot to talk about. I will not bore you with running you through the agenda, but we do have quite a few hot topics. Certainly the energy transition, decarbonization, still top of the agenda, technological advancements, digitalization, no longer a buzzword, AI, regulatory uncertainty, whatnot. So there's a lot going on, and a lot of more intelligent people will speak about this in the course of today. But just one reflection that, looking at all of this and adding it up together, geopolitical uncertainty, changes in trade patterns, really also the financial realities of investing in new fleets, in greener fleets and greener fuels. It's a lot, and hopefully we all agree that there is no single solution, there is no single party, and also no single geography that can solve all of this alone. So we do need collaboration, we do need curiosity, and we also do need to listen to each other. And that is why Hong Kong is such a perfect backdrop, I think, beautiful backdrop as well, to today's discussions. It's a city built on connections. It's a city where ideas flow as freely as goods. And I think there's a lot to learn also from Hong Kong, because really Hong Kong reflects a lot of what the industry needs the most. Its openness, its adaptability, and it's a global mindset, which I think we all bring to the table as well. Let's make the most of today's opportunity of being in this room together. I recommend you share your views, but also that you challenge assumptions. And maybe there's one or two new ideas that may be sparked along the way, because I can read it in your faces. You think that what's happening today on stage, you've heard it all before. It's the same topics, it's many of the familiar faces, but You never know. You don't know what you don't know. So we may prove you wrong, hopefully. That's it from my side. Please listen closely. Enjoy the afternoon, everybody. I will hang out near the coffee if you want to catch up later on, because after all, in shipping, it's all about fuels. And with that, thank you very much again to the wonderful Capital Link team for the great arrangements. And I would now like to hand over to my colleague, Jason Liu, who will kick us off with a short keynote and the latest insights from DNV's Maritime Forecast to 2050. Thank you.